Hi and welcome to mobilephonetraining.co.uk. We're here again talking about the LG Viewty KU990. Handset was launched in October last year. We're going to go through messaging. I'm sure you've seen our previous video, which was the basic controls of the Viewty. This one's about the messaging. So to get your handset alive, what you normally have to do if the keypad is locked, you press your unlock key just here. So we press the unlock key, brings the phone to life. Press it again, it unlocks the keypad for you. So as you can see, this is our screen here. We're going to go into the messaging feature. So this is like tip number 1, how to do messaging on the handset. And what you'll notice on the front of your Viewty is that you have some floating arrows here. You can rub your finger alongst the floating arrows and it gives you like a 9-function access shortcut menu. Now what it does for you is it allows you to access various functions. Now depending on which network variant you have, our one's the generic variant, but depending on which network variant you have, it will display different functions. So we probably have T-Mobile, which has like the web and walk symbol here, and Vodafone with the Vodafone logo there. So to quickly send a message, you can use the 9-axis shortcuts and then press new message. And then what happens is you're faced with a normal mobile phone keypad. Now what you'll probably notice is on the top of my screen here, at the top you have a text message toolbar, which allows you to choose. Allows you to choose which type of messaging format you want to do. So you can choose keyboard, handwriting screen, or handwriting box. The great thing about the Viewty is it gives you 4 different ways to input text, and we'll go through those. The next option along is obviously the predictive texting, which is T9, and then you have whether you want it on ABC or 1, 2, 3 mode or all caps. So you can choose that there. This little icon here is a paperclip. And when you tap it, you can put in some different things like images, videos, and that will convert it from a normal message into like a picture message and so forth. The other thing that I like is that I can quickly go into my names and numbers and insert a name and number, so I can send it to somebody else who probably wanted to save some of my friends' contact details. So with predictive texting on, this handset makes it so much easier, because now what you can do is use predictive texting, but because the handset has haptic technology, which is a vibrational response that you receive back from the handset, it's really cool. So we'll type in hello, and there we are. Hello comes up on the screen, fairly simple, and it feels great because it feels as good as if you're pressing buttons, for instance. So if we typed in a word that has many different meanings, so if we typed in good into the handset, we know that we can press this star key here, which allows us to rotate on the screen. So you'll have home as the next one, and if you tap it again, you've got gone. Tap it again, you've got hood, and then you get some various other words that come up. Now, should the word of your choice not be there, what happens is the handset automatically at the bottom left here, which is normally a sub-menu key, changes to spell, and you can tap spell, and then there you are, you can add your own word to your dictionary. Other things to think about as well is when you're going into text messaging, what else you can do is keyboard, which gives you a very well spaced QWERTY keyboard, and what we're going to show you now is how to access that. So you tap the toolbar, which is just here, go to keyboard, turn it on its side, and you've got a very well spaced QWERTY keyboard. Now the good thing on the keyboard is that the delete key in all of this is just this clear button just there. If you tap the keyboard icons here, you can go into 1, 2, 3 mode, you can go into foreign lettering mode, and you can return back. And you have a shift key, of course, just to tap it into all caps if you wanted to. So remember, your delete key is conveniently located in between your phone and your hang up key, which is just here. It's not the back arrow. If you tap the back arrow, which I'll show you, it will take you back out of text messaging. Other thing that I wanted to show you was the handwriting screen. So you can go into handwriting screen and very easily write on the whole screen. So we're going to go through handwriting recognition, and what you'll notice that you get this nice little stylus inside the box from LG, and you just give it a quick tug and it reveals the stylus. Then the great thing here is you can write on the screen. So I'm going to write hello in my turbo handwriting. and it will render what you're writing. And the key thing that you probably picked up on here is that I can write on top of letters, and it should still render what I'm trying to write. There you are, welcome. So the great thing here is the LG Viewty has the software compatibility to recognize letters on top of letters. It doesn't recognize transcribe, which is the ability to write in joined up writing, for instance. It won't recognize those things. The other thing that you'll probably notice that I've done is to delete, you drag from right to left, and you can delete all the keys. But let's say you had a block of text here that you wanted to delete. You press the hand icon, which is in between your toolbox, and it kind of acts like a shift button, and you drag and cross the words, and you can see they're highlighted there. Unshift and then drag from right to left, and it deletes that block of text for you. The other thing to bear in mind is if you wanted to type in 1, 2, 3 mode, which is numeric. So you press the A toolbar on the right hand side, the ABC toolbar, press 1, 2, 3, and again the handset should recognize all the numbers that I'm writing here. It probably didn't recognize 8 because I slipped. 8, 9. So there you are. So again, same like the handwriting recognition with the letters, you can write on top of words. The other thing to bear in mind, if I put it back into ABC mode, is this handset gives you superior functionality in terms of customization. So you can go into things like handwriting setup and change things like the pen width. So we can choose something a lot thinner if we wanted to. So as you can see, the text is quite thin there. Or you can even change the text color, so you have a nice palette of colors that you can choose from. We obviously chose the pink one because it's our favorite color, but pink actually shows better up on the video for you to see. The other things to bear in mind is delay time or area of transparency. So we put it on short because we like to write very quickly in handwriting mode, but you can have it on the screen a lot longer and it will stay there, as you can see. So the other good things as well is you can tap here to access things like symbols and various other bits and pieces, like putting the @ sign, because on the screen you won't be able to actually type these. You actually won't be able to write these in because it doesn't recognize it, but it's still very good because it gives you quick access to these functions. The other thing that we wanted to show you as well was the handwriting box. The handwriting box gives you this thing at the bottom of the screen which has got a very faint line in the middle, which means that you have to stick to the confines of the box to write in it, and as you can see, you write from left to right, and it will continue to render what you're trying to write. If you press the shift key, it turns it into a different ABC mode, so it puts it into capitals. Press the shift key again, it puts itself into what's known as the full caps mode. So that's messaging on the LG Viewty or KU990, brought to you by mobilephonetraining.co.uk.